Hello, Raider Nation. What's up? How y'all doing? Your boy LB is back again with another video. In this video, we will be discussing the release of Jordy Nelson. The Raiders have released wide receiver Jordy Nelson and re-signed some speedy receivers. So yes, the Oakland Raiders wide receiver core had just became faster. So before I get into that, I want to discuss Jordy Nelson being released by the Oakland Raiders. So yeah, later last week, the Oakland Raiders have decided to release wide receiver Jordy Nelson. So that opened up some doors for new talent, young talent, fast talent to come into the organization and help make a difference in this receiving core. This will actually help give Derek Carr some talent, some skills, some options, some playmakers to throw to. So Jordy Nelson really wasn't a threat on the field. He wasn't, I'm not gonna say he's not good, but he getting up there in age. John Gruden just really thought he didn't need Jordy Nelson anymore. Yeah, he was a good target for Derek Carr. Jordy Nelson had 63 receptions for 739 yards, 11.7 yards per catch. His longest catch was for 66 yards and 3 touchdowns. So that's decent for his 1 year with the Oakland Raiders. I have no complaints. I have nothing bad to say about him. I wish him the best. I really didn't think John Gruden was going to get rid of Jordy Nelson, but it is what it is. Bring in more talent. So the talent that John Gruden brought in was Antonio Brown, J.J. Nelson, and Tyrell Williams. So with these three players alone, but let me get into their contracts. So Brown, they have a 3-year contract for $38.99 million. J.J. Nelson have a 1-year contract for $1 million, and Tyrell Williams have a 4-year contract for $44 million. So these are decent contracts that will at least keep some talent here for Derek Carr while we still be in Vegas, while we go to Vegas, play in Oakland, go to Vegas, and be in Vegas. So this talent around Derek Carr is still going to be here for a while, at least close to half of John Gruden contract. And I said close to half. I ain't say half, I said close to half. So within these first 5 years of John Gruden being a head coach, Oakland should win a Super Bowl. Oakland should win a Super Bowl within the first 5 years of John Gruden being here. Because now, John Gruden, he have the offensive weapon. He have the offensive talent. Now got to fix up the line. Find a running back. Bring back a tight end. And I said bring back a tight end. So, Antonio Brown runs a 4.47 in the 40-yard dash. That's fast. That's speed. That's elite. That's super fast. I ain't gonna say super fast, but that's fast. That can get you down the field. So on the other side of the field, there's going to be either Tyrell Williams or J.J. Nelson. So J.J. Nelson, he ran a 4.28 in the 40-yard dash, and he's the one that has a 1-year contract. And Tyrell Williams, the tall receiver, 6'4", 6'3", he runs a 4.42. That's fast for a big, tall receiver. Now, he have a 4-year contract for $44 million. So, with this speed all over the field, so you know Derek Carr going to have plenty of options to throw to. So, you know Derek Carr, Oakland going to spread that field. John Gruden going to spread that field off. So, even if he is throwing them dink and dunk passes, that speed kills. All he needs is a block. Speed kills. So if he throw a 2-yard pass, and he throwing it to J.J. Nelson, a person with speed, and J.J. Nelson get at least one block, like other teams do to us. They throw them 2-yard passes, and they go down the field for 20, 30, 40 something yards. Why can't the Oakland Raiders do it? So that's why got that speed on the field now. You should want to throw them dink and dunk passes, just throw them short passes. So now that might work, or you can just sling it down the field to a Brown, Nelson, TYRELL Williams, whoever. So I feel like the Oakland Raiders receiving core has upgraded since they departed from Cooper. So it feel good, man. It feel good to know that we have some young, fast, elite talent at this wide receiver core, because it just became fast and better. It just became faster and better. Because we have a legit number 1, we have a legit number 2, and we're a legit number 3. So it's actually good to know that we have some speedy, fast talent at all 3 receiving spots. In the top 3 receiver spots, we have speed. And John Gruden said in a press conference, that he want the best offense. Well, I don't think he said offense. Don't quote me on that one. But I think he said he wanted I think he did say offense, but he wanted the best receiving core in the National Football League. He wanted the best receiving core, and that's what he's about to do. Like, John Gruden is an offensive guy. John Gruden is an offensive guy. He have an offensive mindset, so you have to give him credit for that. So he is rebuilding this team. I seen Raiders fans get mad at the Khalil Mack trade. They got mad at the Cooper trade. But didn't I tell y'all trust the process? I told everybody when that Khalil Mack trade happened, trust the process. I was mad, but you got to trust the process. They know something. They know what's going on. They know. They have the business meetings inside the office. They have business meetings inside the office. They know what's going on. They know about be free agents. They know who's in the draft. They got scouts for these things. They got scouts for the draft. They have scouts for free agency. They know who contracts about to come off. Who know contract extensions. They know who contract extensions about to come off. They know who contracts about to run off. They know who become free agents. They know these things. These things are planned out. But I'm very excited that Derek Carr has talent on both sides of the field, so he don't have to stand in the pocket really and look. There should be somebody open, because it's too much speed around him for him not to get the ball to somebody. And the good part about it is these speedy receivers can catch the ball. It shouldn't be too many drop passes. They can catch the ball. And they are playmakers. So it shouldn't be that damn hard to get the ball down the field this season. It shouldn't be that hard to get the ball down the field. And it shouldn't be a struggle to get the ball down the field. It shouldn't be a struggle to score. So let's hope they can click on all cylinders and get the job done. So it is what it is. So the number 1 receiver, we all know, Brown. So I'm gonna get into that in another video, but I'm gonna talk about this Brown and Gary Conley at practice matchups. Gary Conley, Antonio Brown. So these receivers, people are not thinking, these receivers that on this Oakland Raiders team is going to help our corners become better. Hey, these receivers that we have on our offense is going to help our corners become better, because these are the type of receivers we're going to see in games. These are the type of corners, these are the type of receivers that our corners could be matched up against inside of games. See, John Gruden is smart. John Gruden is smart. So they're going to go hard at practice every day. Every day at practice, our receivers and corners going to go hard at practice, because these are the type of corners our receivers going to go up against inside of real live games. So if they are used to going up against Brown, Nelson, TYRELL Williams, so it should be easy for them to go out there and check people like Beckham, Tyreek Hill, Juju. It should be easy for them to go out there and match up against wide receivers like that. They shouldn't be getting beat. So it shouldn't be no excuse for balls flying over the head this season. There should be no excuse for ball flying over the head because they're going up against, at practice, against fast receivers. So they should be used to going up against fast receivers. They should be able to know how to adjust to fast receivers. So it should be no excuse to get inside the game for a ball to fly over your head and getting burnt because you're going up against one of the best, possibly fastest receiving core at practice. The best receiving core is on your team. You should be able to know how to check those receivers. So everything falls into place, but all we need now is some decent pass rush. But I'm out, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. All right, I'm out.